friends, I have story number 3. It's called Janey's Boss from our book, The Magic Spectacles by Lillian Moore, and the pictures are by Arnold Lobel. Janey's Boss. Who do you think Janey's boss is? Do you think it could be a bird? I don't know. That's a weird boss. Boss was a crow. A big black crow. He was Janey Fisher's pet. Where did Boss come from? Out of the sky, said Janey. That was true. One day, the big black crow flew out of the sky into the backyard. He flew down into the big old apple tree. He looked around and he stayed on. Sometimes people said, Janey, how is that crow your pet? And then Janey said, or is that crow your pet? And Janey would say, yes, but he thinks I'm his pet. That was true too. Janey did not choose the crow. The crow chose Janey. Look. One morning he flew right into Janey's room and he sat on the bed and looked at her. And then he flew over and sat on her head. See, said Janey's mother, laughing. You are the girl for him. Janey was the girl for Boss. The crow wanted to be with Janey all the time. It was funny to see him walking beside her. Sometimes he looked at Janey as if to say, why don't we fly, silly girl? Oh well, if you walk, I will walk too. Janey gave the crow his name. Boss was his name, and bossy he was. That crow did just what he wanted to do. Did Boss feel hungry? He took what he wanted. Once the crow flew off with Daddy's supper. Oh, how angry Janey's father was. You rascal, he yelled up at the crow. Did Boss feel like playing? He took the toys he wanted. If we're hungry or if we want to play, we have to ask nicely, right? The crow doesn't ask, he just takes. One day, Janey's brother Dick was working on a puzzle. The crow flew down onto the table and he upset the puzzle and he flew off with a piece of it. Oh, how angry Dick was. Oh dear, Janey told her crow. I guess only Mother and I like you anymore. Mrs. Fisher did like Boss. Most of the time. Then one day she hung out a line full of white clothes. Boss came along and pulled all of the clothespins off. Every last one. Oh no. After that, Janey had a talk with her crow. Look here, Boss, she said. I am going to teach you something. When I say, stop that, you must do what I say. Janey went around saying, stop that, to Boss. Boss did learn, but what did he learn? He learned to say, stop that. He can say it with his mouth, but he doesn't actually obey. Uh-oh. He loved to say it out loud again and again. One morning, the milkman was putting some bottles of milk on the doorstep. Stop that, someone said. The milkman jumped back. He looked around, but he saw no one. So he put the milk bottles back. Stop that, someone said. The milkman jumped back again. Again, he looked around and he saw no one. Again, he put the bottles down. Again, he heard, stop that. This time, the milkman looked up and saw Boss. Oh, how angry the milkman was. Oh, Boss, said Janey. Everyone is so angry with you. Why can't you be good? Boss flew to Janey and sat on her head. Stop that, said Boss. And Janey had to laugh. He doesn't know how to be good like a person, does he? Then one day something happened. After that, no one was angry with Janey's pet anymore. Boss was up in the tree. He looked down and he saw something. Stop that, he cried. Stop that, out loud, again and again. Stop that, stop that, stop that. Mrs. Fisher came out of the house to scold him, and then she saw what Boss saw. The baby next door was walking out into the road. Mrs. Fisher ran out and got him fast. What a fuss everyone made about Boss. They made such a fuss that he yelled, "Stop that!" Because he was yelling, they kept the baby safe. Oh, Crow did good. Where had Boss come from? Do you remember? Out of the sky, just like that. One day, just like that, Boss was gone. Some wild crows flew over the old apple tree. Boss saw them and off he went, back into the sky. It was a sad day for Janey. "He was the best pet I ever had," she said. "I know how you feel," said her mother. "I miss that old Boss too." That made Janey feel a little better. When we can share our feelings with other people, it really helps the feelings not feel so big. "I miss the rascal too," her father said at supper one night. "So do I," said Dick. Oh, that made Janey feel much better. "Do you think Boss will come back someday?" she asked. "Maybe," said her father, "if he wants my supper." "Maybe," said Dick, "if he misses my toys." "Most of all," said Janey's mother, "Boss will come back when he misses his girl." "When will that be?" Janey wanted to know. "He'll come back when he wants to," said Janey's mother. "After all, he's the boss." The end. Bye-bye.